Hello and welcome back. So I took a bit of a break and we're getting back to work now. So back on our list, basically, what I'd like to do is I'd like to place something relative to another object and then update that object based on a transform. So basically what that means, like, we're gonna need an effect. So let's grab an effect that we need. Let's first grab an effect to use. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to attach that effect to something, and then make sure that when we change it to transform, that it stays locked to the correct position. So that's kind of our goal. That's what we're going to try to do. So we need something that's going to move and rotate and do stuff like that. And of course, as any good coding stream, we're gonna start off by compiling a whole bunch of random crap. That sounds like a good plan to me, at least. All the best. So yeah, we could have like a little persistent flame or something around bitey, but I want it to actually be locked to a transformation that we can change. So maybe it's not the best idea to have it on bitey. Maybe we should have it on something in the environment first. So let's lock something to a rotating bar, I think would be the best sort of thing. So why don't we make something that's rotating in the world real quick. So how we're going to do that is we're going to create just a new blueprint object, I think. So why don't we just do this? So let's grab one of these things, throw it over here, and I think if we I think what we can do with this floor is we can create a blueprint or something from it. Let's see, blueprint, convert selected components to blueprint class. Yeah, so let's make one, and let's put it inside of test content, and we're going to make it a rotating platform. So there it is. Alright, so we need event tech, and what we're going to do is let's add a comment block. Let's say rotate object. And let us get owner. Stupid this context sensitive thing is just so fucking stupid. Like, it just never works. Like, you type in get owner and it's like, I have no clue what you want. It's like, yeah, I want to call get owner. I mean, give me a break here. Like, how simple is this? So what we want to do is we want to get actor transform. God, that's not what I want. And we want to rotate this thing, so the return value we want to do called get rotated. Let's see, the functions that I'm looking for they don't look like they're super exposed. Come on, Unreal Forums. Why are you so slow? So we want to call make rotation and add actor local rotation. So it's like make rotator, and I think it's going to be, we want this thing to roll. So we're going to say, yeah, let's make a variable. Let's make it, it's going to be rotation speed. Let's make it a float. Let's set it to, how do I set it? Please compile the blueprint. Alright. So rotation speed, let's set it to like 10. Basically what we're going to do is this should be a multiply. So we grab our rotation speed, pin it in there. I'm going to pass that into our X, and then we're going to make a rotator, and then it looks like add actor local rotation. So it's like add actor world transform adds a delta to the transformance actor world space. No, we want a local rotation. So target is self, and our delta rotation is just this guy. And we can get rid of this trash. That's not how Unreal wants us to do this. Okay, cool. So this should rotate this platform in place for us when we hit play. So we can see it's doing that. And we'll just get stuck in here because we don't handle rotations worth anything. Cool. So now what we want to do is we've got this object. Can we place a socket on an object? I guess skeletal meshes are the things that have sockets. So I'm not sure we can actually add sockets. We have event, got collision and like, you know, static mesh stuff, but I do see a socket. Select a different parent socket. Alright. So now what we want to do is we want to make an effect. So let's grab our effect that we'll be using. What should we use? We could use the energy build, or we could use maybe this fire. We'll just throw the fire on there. Good evening, Karakan. I am just getting back into doing some of the effect stuff. What we're trying to do now is attach an effect to an object. And I'm wondering exactly how I want to do that, and if I want to create it inside of C++ or Blueprint. I think I want to create inside of C++, because I feel more comfortable there. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an effect, we're going to attach an object, and we want to attach it to another object and have it follow it. So we've got our thing here. So I'm going to save this whole thing, I'm going to exit, we're going to make a new component, which is going to be an effect attach component. And what that will do is it'll move the object to be a child of the other object in the proper update tick. So let's go start making that reality. So be Dashkin simple follow. Let's just call it a locked effect controller component. And let's get it working. Yeah, I think Adam will start streaming soon, right? He's online now, at least that I see. So I expect he'll be working on some cool stuff soon. So we have our parent, we have our effect parameters, we'll grab our flipbook and all that stuff. So be a uScene component. Alright, so this is a basic locked effect component. It moves an effect to follow another object. And I definitely could do this inside of Blueprints. I just feel as though I'll need a few other things. So not yet. This is simple effect controller component. So we got parent and flipbook. We want to do post update and play tick component. Alright. Now we wrote a lot of stuff here for this thing. And I don't think we have to, yeah, we can just get rid of all this garbage. So grab the flipbook off of this thing. Ask me again when you're awake. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what he's working on. I didn't ask. I was I was kind of asleep myself. This is locked effect controller component. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to have a UObject, so it's going to be UObject pointer. It needs to be a U property. Get out of here, IntelliSense. M followed object, and we need an F transform, which is going to be M offset from follow. And we are going to need a couple things here. We're going to need a public void set follow object, UObject. I guess we should follow an actor. So set follow transform. We're gonna need some stuff like bool kill when followed object dies. Void set kill when followed object dies. Bool kill. Set followed object. We'll also want a actor's pointer get followed object, and probably get transform. Alright, so this thing will say, basically, it'll default to true for killing itself. If that thing dies, we'll set followed object to null pointer. Alright, so let's implement these functions. So we'll return m followed object, kill when followed object dies equals kill, set follow transform, m offset from follow equals transform, followed object. It's an A actor. I guess we should call it followed actor instead of something else, because that's a more specific term, because it is an actor, so we should call it an actor. Alright. called to set which object or which actor this effect follows. Call to set the follow transform. Call to set if we terminate self when object dies. Call to get the followed actor. And call to get the followed transform. Let's also go ahead and make these U functions so we can call them from inside of our blueprints. And then let's start doing our logic here. So we are going to grab our parent. Do we need a flipbook? We definitely don't need a flipbook, so we're going to get rid of that variable. So I'm trying to think about exactly how we want this effect stuff to work. So if we're following an object and we update our position, and then we update our effect, and let's say we have an effect that spawns fireballs or something. Well, why don't we just ignore some of the obvious issues for now and just implement this thing. So what we want to do is we want to say like if followed actor equals null pointer or when we do if followed actor does not equal null pointer and followed actor is valid? Is that a thing? Or followed actor is pending kill followed actor equals null pointer. So if we're null pointer and kill when followed object dies, we are going to say like followed actor destroy, and we're going to return. Otherwise, we are going to get our followed actor, get actor transform, if transform, actor transform. So how do we apply these to each other? I basically want to actor transform dot. How do we apply a transform to another one? What is accumulate? Accumulate's another transform with this one with a blend weight. No. I like how I can't click on any of those because IntelliSense is totally fucked up. Transforms can be used to convert from one space to another by transforming positions of world space. Order, so C equals A times B will yield a transformed C that logically applies A then B. So basically what we want to say is our our actor transform equals our followed actor get transform multiplied by our offset from follow. But we want a little bit more. Like, we probably don't want our effect. Well, we want some toggles, right? So like bool, we like apply followed scale as well, and we want to set that to true. And so basically, we don't always want to apply all the things. So if not apply followed scale, then it's like actor transform dot set scale 3D, like 1, 1, 1. So we want this like actor transform equals this times this, and then all we do is parent set actor transform. So that should, do all the things right there, and we just want to do like a getter and setter. So like void set apply followed actor scale, bool apply scale, bool get apply followed actor scale. There we go. And we also want to do something like lock it to a socket on something. Perhaps we shouldn't tell it to follow an actor, but we should tell it to follow a component or something like that, So maybe we should say a uScene component. We'll figure it out. So let's see if we screwed up all our code here. Because what we want with these effects is we're definitely going to want to put them on a socket. So like if we wanted to make a spaceship, you would throw a little socket on it for thrusters in the back, and then you have fire shooting out at that angle. So if a fat sack needs to spew a bunch of juice everywhere out of his face, we throw a little socket there for him, and they could do his little thing. Is valid, is not a member. See declaration of a actor. And we probably should have some sort of, well, the on end play will actually be called, and if we had something that, like, if you did something that needs to blow up, then we'll be fine. I'm gonna grab a bit more caffeine. Alright, good. So that compiles. So now what we want to do is we want to make an entity utils function, and we want to basically call, like, static a Dashkin effect actor. I want to call, like, attach effect to actor, and what we want to do is I guess we want to take an a actor pointer actor, and we want an effect. Or do we want to do this on the actor itself? That's a question. The effect actor maybe should have its own thing. Like we just call on just calling the effect itself. Just like attach to actor, a actor star actor, and then we just pass in like a const f transform offset. And then we have, you know, bool lock scale, and yeah, just follow scale, and bool terminate when destroyed. Follow scale to true, and terminate when destroyed to false. And what we do is we go to the effect actor, make this function, call to attach ourselves to another actor. So we're going to call find component by class, and we're going to pass in this simple locked effect controller component. And if we don't find it, then we can just like attach it to ourselves. So if conf is null pointer, then we want to create it ourselves. Just like so. So we're just going to say comp equals u-can object utils. Create this. We're going to call it effect follow. And we're just going to say comp. We'll actually need to include the header, of course. And include Dashkin lock effect controller component.h. It's going to be set followed actor. I'm going to call set follow transform. Set a poly follow actor scale. We should probably actually return the component itself, just because we can. And we need to set the kill when dies. So that should allow us to attach an actor. Yeah, caffeine's a great idea, like 9:30 at night. Right? Right. And we should probably also set a like follow now, like a move now sort of method as well. So when we just do that, we'll do like public void move now, and we'll actually throw this stuff over here. So you can basically tell it at any time, just be like, hey, move yourself to the right spot, if it's got everything ready to go. Cool. Bit too much just now? Yeah. We're just slowly making progress. I want to finish up these effect things real quick. This locked effect, and then I want an after image effect. I want to be able to basically follow a flipbook. I guess we should do 3. We want to be able to lock something, and we also want to lock something to a socket. So that would be a socket on a flipbook. Would be kind of what we're looking for. Well, so for this rotating platform, what I'm going to want to do is on begin play, see, this is create locked effect. So we're going to want to create an effect. So let's find an effect that we can create. So it's basically this create simple animated effect is what we want. Alright, so we'll do that. We want to create this thing. And the simple animated effect, we don't want it to delete itself immediately. Should we just make an effect? Kind of like we already have. So we want like a new blueprint class, and we want like a effect actor. So let's make this just like energy channel. And we'll grab one of these effects, this guy, energy buildup effect, throw it onto the root component so it looks like this. And then we're creating simple animated effect, and we're making not a simple animated effect, it's going to be the create effect like class, and then we should be able to, yeah, we'll grab energy channel, throw it in this position, and then what we want to do is attach to actor. Okay, interesting. This is not a function I wrote. So we could just use their thing. So let me just take a look at this guy real quick, and let's add a tag to him. Let's have this rotating platform. Well, we don't actually need this. This rotating platform is an actual asset, isn't it? Like we've made this in our test contents. This rotating platform object. So this actor is like get owner. Yeah, but I don't like this too much. Stupid context sensitive thing. Attached to actor is what we want to call. So that compiles, but we need to actually change the return values of these things so that we're actually returning in the entity utils the effect actors instead of just A actors. Alright, so we want an effect actor. The actor star actor equals this, and we want to return cast to this actor. Create entity. This should be a Dashkin entity actor, I believe. And we'll see if this is working properly. Let's forward declare. And I think that should do it. So we'll be able to go in there, grab the effect actor, and then call on it. Yeah, I guess I could be doing a lot more of this in blueprints, and a lot less of it in not blueprints like I'm doing, but I am not quite ready to jump the shark. So many sharks, so many jumps, so little time. Where's the funds when you need them? I think all I have to do in order to get a socket is just like call get socket on an actor or something like that. Words so easy. So, let's see, we've got this energy channel effect. We also have this rotating platform. The rotating platform is a thing that should actually be calling attached to actor. And we are going to, yes, follow the scale, and terminate when destroyed should be true. And we need a transform, don't we? So do we have like make transform? Yes, we do. So let's make a transform. I would like a scale of 10. And I want a rotation of nothing, but I want to be up in the Y. Let's just set it at 0 to start with. If we hit play, this does get called. Excellent. And of course it crashes immediately. Where is this? What's he getting pissed about? Actors? No? Are you for real? Why is... This is very odd. Well, that was just a bug. I want to call create component, but pass in this actor itself as the owner of that component. But we should be... The actor that's passed in here should not be null by any stretch of the imagination. The actor passed in should not be null, like, at all. So this thing's basically just gonna, like, kill itself immediately. Why was self the owner of the platform was null? That doesn't make any sense. Like, it was owned. Yeah, it should spawn and then nothing should happen. It should have just like deleted itself immediately. And the issue here is this get owner is returning null for some freaking reason. Oh, okay, so what's going on here is that we're getting this in of itself is we just want to get self. The actor is rotating platform. We've created the component and set the platform, set kill to true. Alright, so let's see what happens when we tick. Followed actor is not null. It's not pin and kill. So move now. The actor transform is, I like this thing, so actor transform. Energy channel C. So supposedly we're following this thing.